Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Beauty Tarot by Kachu again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. Now, before we dive in, if you've been loving the energy here, I have created a collection of spiritual ebooks and printable workbooks to help you along your journey. From manifestation rituals to love journal prompts, these tools are designed to help you align, heal, and rise. You'll be able to find a link in the description box below or on my Patreon channel under the shop tab. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about who's quietly asking about you, and we'll see why as well, okay? So this is going to be a collective reading, so there are no piles. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? So who's quietly asking about you? I heard instigator. This is somebody who likes to start-ish, okay? They're trying to prove something. They're trying to prove something about you. Like they want to be right about you. Like there's something about you that this person is trying to prove, that, like, you know, something's off, like you're strange. Like this person's trying to make it seem like something's off with your character. I don't know. This person is like, they give off like deceptive vibes. Okay. Who's quietly asking about you? We have the Ace of Wands. This could be somebody who could be jealous of your passion, they could be jealous of your drive, or they could be very engaged in like trying to find out things about you. Okay, they're determined. We have the Hierophant. This could be somebody the same background as you, because Hierophant could represent tradition, culture, okay, heritage. That's what the Hierophant can represent as well. So I feel like this is somebody the same background, the cultural background as you, or same religion, okay? One of them too. But this is somebody who could be very rigid in their approach. It's like how things have always been done. So I feel like because we are in Aquarius season, you might be like, if you are in Aquarius, it could be like you're innovative, you're different, you go outside the grain, like you do things differently, like you're not following your tradition, or you are merging into something different, right? Maybe you are someone who is into AI, because there's some people that don't really like AI, right? They feel like AI is the devil, and you know, stuff like that, right? So they may not really like the fact that you may be engaging in AI. I don't know why I'm getting that, guys, because I feel like something to do with AI, or somebody who does not like the fact that AI is starting to take over. Which could be like challenging at times, right? Like there's the pros and cons to AI. Same thing when the internet first emerged, there was pros and cons to the internet, right? So it's like, I feel like this is somebody who's not adaptable. They're rigid. They don't know how to adapt. They don't know how to go with the time. They don't know how to move forward. They're stuck in their ways, okay? So they don't have to be older than you. This is somebody who could be like stuck in tradition. It could also be like, let's say for instance, this could also be with marriage, because the Hierophant could represent contracts. So this could be somebody who's upset with you for marrying outside of your race. So let's say if you are Caucasian and you're marrying someone outside of the Caucasian race, this person could be mad at you for doing that. Like they feel like it's not, you know, there's a word I don't want to say, because I just feel like this person is very like, they have like weird ways of thinking, to be honest. Like, but like this person does not like the fact that, you know, you're dating outside your race, or like for some of you that are dating outside your race, or if you are married with somebody who's outside of your race, like you may experience like passive aggressiveness from this person, okay? So who's secretly who's quietly asking about you? Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who acts like very charming, okay? They might have some sort of influence in the community with the Hierophant, and people may take to this person, but they're fake. Who's quietly asking about you? We have the King of Pentacles, somebody who has some sort of power. They could be in a leadership position. They might be older than you for some of you, okay? Yeah. It could be a masculine because we have three masculine illustration. Like the Hierophant is a masculine, the Knight of Cups are masculine, and then the King of Pentacles are masculine. So this could be like a masculine. It doesn't have to be a man. It could just be like even a woman operating in her masculine energy, more in her masculine energy than her feminine energy. This might be a woman that does not like makeup. Okay, they dislike makeup. They think makeup is for kids. Women that really dislike anything feminine. That's the energy I'm getting from this person, okay? If it's a woman. And if this is a man, this could be like a man that feels like a woman should stay home and cook and clean. Like they associate like a maid duty with feminine duty, okay? This is that type of person. This is what I'm getting here. Who's quietly asking about you? We have the King of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who could be, yeah, they have some sort of power. They definitely do. Especially with the Hierophant being here, they have some sort of power. And then we have the King of Wands and then the King of Pentacles. So yeah, this is definitely giving masculine energy. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a man, it could be a woman, okay? But like this is the type of woman, like if it's like a woman, this is the type of woman that likes to shame younger women for going outside the religion, for going outside the grain. So let's say for instance, you decided to pursue your education and pursue your career instead of like getting married, and then you're past 25, this woman might shame you for like not wanting to get married now, telling you that you should get married, you should settle down, why are you going after your career, like things like that, like you should be in the kitchen. Like, let's say if you don't know how to cook, right? Okay, because I know in the Caribbeans, in African cultures, like if a woman doesn't know, like if a girl doesn't know how to cook, she's not a woman. Okay, like because it's like if you don't know how to cook, oh, you're not a woman, and it's like okay, so what about my biology, my anatomy? That doesn't count. But anyways, something like that. Maybe you don't know how to cook, right? And there's nothing wrong with that because you could always learn how to cook. It's not like a death sentence, right? So this woman might shame you, or maybe you're like, no, I don't want to learn how to cook. I'm gonna have a chef. Like I'm gonna have that life where I'm gonna have a chef, and she might shame you. Or if it's like a man, he might shame you for wanting that. Like you're supposed to cook and clean, and you're like, I'm not trying to be a maid, okay? I could pay for this. I could pay for their services. It is true. You could pay for somebody to clean up your house. You could pay for someone to cook for you, or you could get like those meal plans and then just do light cooking, right? So this is somebody like that who's quietly asking about you. Yeah, Seven of Cups, somebody who's maybe confused about you, like they don't know how to place you because you're so different. Okay, so who's quietly asking about you? Yeah, we have the Page of Wands, but deep down inside this person, there's a part of them that wish they could be like you. This is somebody who shames you for being you, but they wish they had the guts. This is somebody who, yeah, I feel like this is somebody who's older than you. Somebody who's like, maybe like 50, 60, where they feel like they've wasted their youth in like trying to be what society tells them to be, and then they look at you like you're younger, okay, like you're like younger than this person. You could be in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, and this person feels like you've lived your life on your own terms, and this person sees you as like the Page of Wands, like you're an enigma to this person, but you're also inspirational to this person, but they don't want to admit it. Okay, so who's quietly asking about you? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who's studying you. Like if this person, if they had a time machine to go back to their youth, they would actually go back and do what you're doing right now. If they had a chance, they would do what you're doing. They just are projecting their frustration onto you because you dare to dream, you dare to live life on your terms. Yeah, you may have made mistakes. There's certain things that maybe you're not proud of or you want to change, but overall, you're living life on your terms. You're not living life the way that society tells you to live life, or you're not following a certain timeline when it comes to milestones. Okay, so when it comes to career, when it comes to love, marriage, children, some of you may not want to have children, some of you may not even want to get married. Okay, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with not wanting these things. It doesn't make you a bad person, but this person may look at it like, it's wrong because that's what they did, but they're not even happy with the like, it's like they're married and with kids and they're still not happy. Like, what bye? Who's quietly asking about you? Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who's definitely clocking you very closely. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who's trying to extract information from others through bribing with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, like, they may try to get information from people around you or people that have access to you, because I feel like you're keeping this person at arm's length. Okay, so who's quietly asking about you? Some of you could be a family member. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, yeah, this is somebody who could be divorced. Okay, divorcee with the Queen of Swords. And that could be somebody who's bitter, like, about their divorce. Like, I feel like this is somebody who followed, like, with the Hierophant, they followed tradition. Like, they got married when they were in the 20s, they got kids when they're in the 20s, they build a house, like, a life with their husband or their wife, and then they may have gotten divorced in their 40s. And now they're bitter because they feel like, oh, they got robbed because they did everything right and they still didn't, like, it still didn't work out. And it's like, but that's life though. Just because you got married doesn't mean that you guys are going to stay married forever. It's not guaranteed. People change, and that's just life. You're going to have to learn to, adapt. This is, like I said, this is somebody who cannot, they don't know how to adapt. They, like, it's like, this is the type of person that, let's say they were married with their husband or their husband or wife may have told them, I don't love you anymore, I don't want to be with you anymore, I want to, like, divorce. And this person may have tried to prolong the relationship because they didn't want to let go, and then they forced the other person to do something so, like, bad for them to actually let go. Like, this is what I'm getting here, and this probably that's why they're bitter. I'm getting, like, somebody who may, like, their husband or wife told them, I want to, like, divorce, and they didn't want to, and then the person went and cheated, and it kind of like forced their hand, and then they're bitter, like, oh, you cheated on me. But it's like, the person told you, I want to go, and you didn't want to let them go. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so who's quietly asking about you? It's like, yo, if somebody doesn't want you, like, just take your dignity with you and move on. Okay, we have the Lovers here. Ooh, this is somebody who could be envious of your choices in life. I'm telling you, this is the choices that you've made, the life that you've created for yourself. Some of you, let's say if you are a single parent, you didn't stay with the other parent just because you got a baby with this person. You didn't get married, and you have a much better fulfilled life, even if you are a single parent, than this person who is married and unhappy. This is what I'm getting here. Something about your life choices with the Lovers here, your values. Okay, so who's quietly asking about you? Yeah, this is somebody. Yeah, the Tower. Oof, this is someone who may be going through some sort of tower moment. They could be going through some sort of, like, extreme chapter where things are crumbling down for them. Okay, so who's quietly asking about you? We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, some sort of truth is coming out about this person, some sort of clarity. Who's quietly asking about you? We have the Death card. Ooh, this is somebody who's going through a major ending in their life. And it's like, okay, like, instead of worrying about what you got going on, you're there looking at someone else. Like, this is somebody who does not want to deal with the reality of their life. This is somebody who doesn't want to take responsibility for their choices, for how their life turned out. And it's like, yeah, like, sometimes life does not turn out the way that you expected. And that's just, like, something that you're going to have to, grieve and go to counseling if you need to. But you can't be mad at the world for your choices. This is the energy I'm getting from this person, and they're looking at you like, why can't I have this life? But it's like, okay, well, you didn't make those choices, so why were you expecting to have the same result? And you were not supposed to make those choices because this is not your life. Like, this is somebody who is always projecting onto others. Okay, I'm getting like misery loves company. So who's quietly asking about you? Yeah, Four of Wands. Somebody who may have like who may pretend to have it all together with the Four of Wands. For some of you, this could also be somebody who recently got married. I feel like for maybe like 5% of you, this is somebody who recently got married, but I feel like this marriage is like a front, is forced. Like the other person didn't really want to marry them, but it's like they gave them an ultimatum and they were like forcing the other person's hand, okay? So this could be somebody like with the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. This could be like somebody who may have been with somebody for 10 years and they're like, oh, like, you still haven't married me, you should give me a ring. And it's like, yo, if the person is with you for 10 years and they're not giving you a ring, that should have been like after 2 years you should have been like getting the memo. You know what I mean? Like after 2 years, like after 4 or 5 years, 6 7, no, like like it doesn't take that long for a man to figure out if they want to be with you. And then that's been like, you could ask any man that is serious about marriage, it doesn't take them 10 years to figure out if they want you. And I feel like this is the type of person that does not want to accept that reality. And it's like, you could ask any man that is serious. Like I'm talking about men that are serious, not the men that play around, that's going to tell you, yeah, wait 10 years. No, those are the ones that are time wasters. But men that are serious about marriage, they don't wait 10 years. After 6 months, they know whether or not they want to marry you. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to ask to marry you after 6 months, but they know they're not gonna play around. If they're not serious about you, trust me, they're gonna prolong, like dangle that carrot. And this is what this person may have gone through. And like if this is a woman and this person's pissed, okay? And if it's like a man, this is like a man that maybe the woman only was with them for money. They didn't really like them like that. And they're bitter, they're mad because like you're getting the life that they desire. We have the strength card, okay? This is somebody who may have had to endure hardship, but it's like the hardship that this person had to endure is because of their own like choices. It wasn't because like life was hard. They made those choices. Like if you stay with somebody for 10 years and then you get mad if they don't marry you, but you made a choice to stay though. You have to take accountability for that part that you played in the situation. Yes, this person wasted your time, but you allowed it. Okay, this person does not want to take that responsibility. Like, 10 years? That's all. A decade? No, 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 no. You're not going to waste my time for a decade. What? Mm-mm. Who's quietly asking? Who's quiet? Not her name getting collective. You feel the same way. Like, heck no. You're not going to waste my time for 10 years. Bye bye. Who's quietly asking about you? Yeah, we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who's definitely like, yeah, this person's, with the Page of Wands, there's like some sort of competition energy here too, because the Page of Wands is here twice. They're inspired by you, but also they're envious of you at the same time. Why are they quietly asking about you? Ooh, Four of Cups. This person's disappointed. They're also like there's an energy of apathy, discontentment. They're not content with their life. That's why they're asking about you, quietly asking about you, because your life is more fascinating with the Page of Wands. It's more exciting. And they're also studying you, okay? They're clocking you. You bring a source of stability in this person's life by talking about you or asking about you. Like, it's like basically this person's trying to live their life through you. Okay, so why are they quietly asking about you? Why are they quietly asking about you? Wow, Ten of Wands. This person's burdened. They're burdened by their reality, and your life is a source of escape for them. Like wanting to gossip about you or find out things about you makes this person, like, let's say if you're going through something, like let's say somebody knows that you're going through something, this person takes pleasure in knowing these things, right? Because it makes them feel like better about themselves in their life. Who's quietly asking about you? Why are they quietly asking about you? We have the King of Swords. Yeah, this person is definitely studying you. Okay, so why are they quietly? What? Queen and King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's also You mirror something to this person with the king and queen of swords. You mirror something to them. Like the life that they could have had they been honest with themselves. The life they could have had they made better choices for themselves. Had they been more strategic with the king of swords, queen of swords. Like this person may like your mind, the way that you think, but like this person, they have a lot of mixed feelings when it comes to you. Okay, why are they quietly asking about you? Why are they quietly asking about you? Just one card, please, spirit. Why are they quietly asking about you? Yeah, the lovers, values, alignment. We have the lovers here twice. You could be a Gemini, or this person could be a Gemini here. But nah, I don't think this person's a Gemini, to be honest, because Geminis, you cannot keep a Gemini stuck in one situation, because air signs, once they make up their mind about something, they're gonna move on. Especially Geminis, they're mutable signs. Okay, so you can't keep them trapped or stuck in a situation if they don't want to be there. They're gonna move on. So I feel like maybe you have Gemini in your chart, and this is maybe something that this person would rather have, like the agility, the ability to move, to be fluid, to be sovereign. This person's not sovereign, like they're a follower. Okay, so why are they quietly asking about you? Why are they quietly asking about you? We have the World card. Cycle, something ending. This person may be clocking whether or not something is ending in your life. Like they're comparing themselves to you, your trajectory, okay, your life, to measure themselves. Like it's like they, based on what you've accomplished, it will determine whether or not they're doing well. But every time they ask, they never measure up. They're always behind. Okay. So we're going to be using the Astro dice to get a little bit more confirmation of who this person could be. So it could be your sign or this person's sign. Okay. So who's quietly asking about you? So who's quietly asking about you? We have Aries in the sun, so they could be Aries sun or 8th house. I feel like this could be you, because this is giving me like somebody who's driven, somebody who is focused. Okay, and 8th house, it's like with the Aries energy, I feel like you are somebody who's really good at managing other people's resources. You're really good at working with others. Okay, there's something about your education, like you're a forward thinker. You're, because Aries, they're cardinal signs, they take charge, they don't really follow people's leads, they're the one who lead others, right? So I'm getting like this is more you, and this person could be envious of that. There's some sort of envy or desire that this person would want to have, but that you possess those qualities, and it's being mirrored back to them, and they don't like that. Okay, so that's all I have for the collective. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.